Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Hey, I am live here. And if you are getting this and you're not in my group, my Artist in the Making group, that's because I made a mistake and I posted it publicly instead of private. I'm going to turn on a light here, do two things, make me look a little better, but also give us a little bit more light to work with. Um, I'm coming on here because I have a group and part of that group is Next Level Artists, right? So we do tutorials every single week, but then the next level, they just kind of get the behind the scenes, a little bit more behind the scenes stuff from me. And I'm about to start a huge, I think it's going to be a tiger because I like to paint animals, but in their female forms, right? So that's the last one I did. That one's called Don't Call Me Sweetie. Um, but I'm going to share with anybody who comes on here how I do the background or just even start without a plan because I like starting without a plan and then seeing where that takes me. But also then how I cast an image onto the canvas, large canvas, because I don't know about you, but I can draw small. But once I try to take that small drawing that I did in my journal, in my drawing journal, and make it large, it gets all whacked, right? I mean, if anybody has that experience, you can let me know. But it gets all whacked out of control. So I'm going to get started. And basically, this is a 30 by 40 canvas. I always write something on it just to get that canvas not white and scary. Um, and I thought with this one, because I am going to cast an image on here, and what that means is I'm going to project and then I'm going to trace the image, right? So I have a drawing of a tiger, I have a drawing of a lion, but I think I'm going to do a tiger, and then I will project that image. How I do that, and I can't show it because it requires two apparatus, two cameras, right? So you need I use my iPhone and I use my iPad and I use a program called Mural Maker. And that where that is it one of the apparatus, one of the phones is your camera and one is your drawing mode and it casts an image onto your iPad that is the image on the canvas, right? It's literally an image of your image on the canvas. And you can move around, you can make it big or whatever, but you watch your iPad and you draw here. I remember doing something like that in elementary school where you're underneath a mirror, but you watch your iPad, you hold it, and then you just draw here. And it shows you where to draw. So it's called Mural Maker, and that's what I use. All right. So for now, I'm going to just go ahead and start getting paint on this canvas. And what I want to do is I want to get a lot of paint around the outside and the inside is going to be light. So the tiger's face will be right here. And I need to make sure that that's where it's light so I can really see what I'm casting on there. Because if it's dark, it's hard to see it. The mane or the fur and all that. I'm not really worried about that because that's not so hard to do. It's the eyes and the nose. You want to get them right and in. Hi, Sandy. You want to? Can you hear me, Sandy? I have headphones in. I just want to make sure you can hear me. So the eyes and the nose, you want to get them right. You know, the right size, and that's why I use the casting so I don't screw that up, that proportion up. Um. Anyways, yeah, Sandy, if you'll let me know if you can hear me. I was just explaining that I use Mural Maker to get these big images on canvas. I draw them first. Sometimes I draw them in Procreate or sometimes I just draw them on a piece of paper. And then I upload that image into a program called Mural Maker. And you use two cameras for that, your cell phone and your iPad or two cell phones. And Mural Maker. Thank you. Mural, the first one you typed. It has an M on it, and I think it's kind of like the icon for it is like purplish. And you have to have it on two of your apparatuses. And I'm going to show later on with the group even more of how we do that. Okay. All right, you guys. So here we go. Hi, Michelle. So I'm going to, and I'll talk about it while I'm going. I was just talking about how I cast large images on here, but I'm not going to do that today because I need both my things. But basically, I'm going to get paint on this whole thing, and the middle is going to be kind of light, and that's where the tiger's eyes would go. Okay. One of my techniques for getting paint on canvas is literally this. I love this. Ready? One, two, three. And check it out. You can't see what I just did, can you? So when I said one, two, three, I dumped this on here. And now I have to be careful when I undump it like that. Ah, there we go. I love doing that because it's fast and you don't get a huge glop except for right here. You just get some coverage on the canvas. But my my goal here is just to get a bottom layer on. I don't have a plan. I just pulled out the colors. I thought this is going to be a tiger and it's going to be a very feminine and very fierce tiger. I was ready to buy a projector. No, don't buy a projector, Sandy. Just get Mural Maker if you have those. If you have two apparatus. This doesn't have enough in it to do that. Well, it's too thick. This is that light, like portrait pink. Um, I might put a lot of this in the middle, but I like how it's mixing with that. Um, yeah, you don't need a projector. This mural maker, this is how mural artists do it. They cast. It's called casting. Um, it is fun, Michelle. I do it all the time. In fact, I think if this one has enough in it, I'm going to do it with that. This is hot pink or fluorescent pink. Yeah, this one does. And now I just go like this to take it off. I don't know why this fluorescent color, this is Nova Colors. I don't know why this fluorescent color smells like duty, but it does. So this is all I'm doing is just covering this canvas. And I want brush strokes. I don't want it to be, over blended and all that. Um, because I want it to be interesting. Okay, now we're gonna turn it around. I have to be a little careful in this studio because I'm working amongst finished art. Not ideal, but I'm getting used to it. I'm still trying to figure out what when I have my new house with a little studio. It's a kind of a little studio. Like what I'll do here and what I'll do there, and trying to get it going. Okay, so now I have some liquid yellow. Just get that all right here, and then I'll get some down here. It's so fun not to have a plan. This is a new brush because I want some of this yellow to be kind of pure up here before I mix it in. Then I'll mix it in. But I do want that part to be pure. And then that's going to be very orange. Whoa, I just splat on my head. Okay, there's a big care of hair right there. Let's get that off. You don't need a big care of hair. Maybe add a little bit of this down here just to get this whole piece, this whole canvas covered. I want it 100% covered And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this light. Let's turn it right back where it was, how it was. Look at that. God, it's so pretty. This is just one layer. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a huge, I think tiger. I've been trying to figure out whether it's going to be a tiger or a lion. Here's another Cara hair. Apparently I'm shedding today. Seems appropriate, right? I'm going to get white in the middle because the eyes are going to be, I'm thinking, let's see, they should be 2/3 up. One, two, because the eyes are the focal point, right? You want to work in thirds. And so I think the eyes are going to be here and the nose is going to come down here. So 2/3 going down to 1/3. So we're going to get some white on here just to lighten it up. So when I cast using Mural Maker, I can see my casting and then I can add, I mean, this is just one layer. And unfortunately, I can't show you the casting because I need both of these. I need my phone and my iPad to cast, but somehow I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So this is what I'm thinking, like the eyes will be kind of like right there, right here, and the nose will be here, and then there'll be tiger stuff. And we'll see what we dress her in. I don't know, but whatever it is, I want this to be light right here. I'll just add some white down here. But I think that's all I need because I'm not worried about the fur because I can make that crazy. I just want the eyes and the nose and the mouth to be like, that's what I'm going to spend the most time on. And then the rest of it is just play, right? Just playing with the paint and like just having fun. Okay. But that's it. So now all I do, now I'm going to let this dry and then I'm going to get my drawing and I'm going to cast it on. I will videotape myself casting it on and I will share it with you guys. It does, the program videotapes you automatically if you wish, and it's a fast video. But I'll slow it down and share it with you, and I'll show you how it casts onto my iPad. But so that's Mural Maker is the program that I'm talking about. Mural artists do this, and they can cast their enormous, 100-foot by 100-foot murals onto a wall by just watching their, and it's not literally cast onto the wall, it just is in the program. You're watching your iPad and you're drawing over here as you're watching what you're drawing. So that's how all of these, let me see, that's how I got that guy on there and I got the proportions of the face so good, right? Because normally I'll screw up the proportions. That's how I got that girl, her on. Sometimes still the noses are hard. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in this studio that I use that for. Nope, because I only use it here and there. Oh, yeah, I did this cheetah, my cheetah. I cast her on after the drawing. So, anyways, all right, you guys. So that's it. That's all I wanted to come on and share with you guys today. But after I do the casting, I'll share the video in the group. Okay? Love you. Thanks for coming on, Sandy and Michelle. I appreciate it. I know it was just last minute. Bye, guys.